Why hasn't there been a country singer to do the halftime show in years? Neither the audience nor the sponsors have a bigger interest for country than for pop and hip-hop, a genre that not that many people like would lower projected viewership, which would lower the value of the ad spots, losing them a lot of money. Didn't Chris Stapleton radio country and bluegrass artists just do the national anthem and crush it? I don't watch football, but I think they covered the country fan demographic with Stapleton. He's liked by younger generations of country fans who like the new poppy stuff, as well as people who prefer classic outlaw-style country and traditional bluegrass music. Think for a minute about money. The NFL has already captured the white male 35-54 audience. They are going to watch the Super Bowl even without a halftime show. From a marketing perspective, the NFL is aiming to expand the potential market of viewers. Rihanna is extremely popular in the US, but may be equally popular abroad. International viewers will tune in for Rihanna. They won't for a country musician. It's that simple mostly. I would say because for at least the last decade or two, the halftime show has been more about the show than the music. Emo country music doesn't fit that mold as well as pop rock, because it's not as popular as other kinds of music. 'Cause the state of modern country music is lame. It's too niche, and supposedly Taylor Swift turned them down. Country is a somewhat niche demographic, still large but less popular than pop, rap or rock. They wanted Taylor Swift, but she turned it down. Emo, even if she did take it, most of her show would have been more recent catalog stuff with the exception of Love Story. Why hasn't there been a classical music artist of the halftime show ever? Because they want people to like the halftime show. Country music isn't widely popular compared to regular pop singers. People who like country music already like football. Why not a polka band? That would be fun. Because it's the players that have brain trauma, not the audience. Rock Nation partners with the NFL to pick musical acts for the Super Bowl. This is Jay-Z's entertainment company. That is a huge tell as to the style of music we'll see throughout the partnership. So far, we've had J-Lo, Shakira, The Weeknd, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem, and 50 Cent, and finally, Rihanna. Hip-hop is the most popular genre worldwide. Pop, rock, and Latin music are also very popular around the world. EDM is also more popular than country on a global scale. The NFL wants to expand its influence in Europe and Latin America. Country music isn't going to accomplish that, 'cause it would drop the ratings during the halftime show. There are quite a few people that really do not like country. It is not easy to listen to. Just my opinion. Much lower appeal than pop or rock music. NFL wants to stay relevant with the younger demographic. Look at country today. Because country sucks LMFAO. We've been lucky. Well, until today anyway. Because pop country has sucked ever since 9/11. Because country music sounds like hot garbage smells? That could be it. Jesus man, you already lost your wife, your dog and your truck, and you wanna add your dignity to that? They want their viewers awake for the second half, not put to sleep. Country music popularity is at an all-time low. Pretty easy explanation, honestly. Other answers are valid, but probably the real reason is the sponsors of the halftime show. Pepsi for ages and now Apple Music. The majority of their bases are into pop music, not country. Even if the majority of football fans prefer country over pop, hypothetically not saying they do, but it seems likely. Probably because country music just isn't really that good, subjectively speaking, I guess. Bless your soul. But country music is shit. Country genuinely sucks. It doesn't really make sense either. I believe it is because halftime was probably less enjoyable if we listened to country. 'Cause country music is the worst. Because country music sucks? Classic country just isn't the style they are going for because it's too slow, but some of the newer artists like Jason Aldean could fit. Country also doesn't match the style of productions they have done in the last few years. They want something loud and impressive because it's one of the biggest stages in the world. I guess in reality they are trying to appeal to the widest possible audience, and pop is just a more popular genre than country. Most people don't want to see that. Not that most people want to see the halftime show anyway. Because country sucks. Because country music is garbage. Pop music is just pop, alar. People by and large dislike country music. Because the sport is tedious enough? They want the music to be good. Except for Junior Brown and a few other acts, country has been considered dead for about 30 years. You can thank the rural purge of '71 for putting a taint on CW. Country by all means still exists, but not at the mainstream levels of before 1971. The various comeback attempts have been awkward and ridiculous. Garth Brooks, Shania Twain, even the great Willie Nelson and his hideous duets with Julio Iglesias, Sinead O'Connor, and trying to revive the Dukes of Hazzard are embarrassing to even country fans. They had a great white hope pun intended in Taylor Swift, but even she is too smart to not get buried as a relic at the Grand Ole Opry. Country blows huge dick. Country is kind of for the energy of a stadium, don't you think? Rock and pop have more general appeal to all audiences. Gen XYZ. Country seems to be more boomer music. Something slow and easier to comprehend. 'Cause the only talented country artists are Dolly Parton or dead. Dolly for Super Bowl 2024. Likely because country music has, rightfully, a wildly low amount of international support. But I'm sure Taylor Swift will be performing sometime in the next 5 years. Country fans seem to claim her right. I can't stand the game of American football, but I tuned into the halftime to watch Rihanna. That should answer your question. Country fans are most likely already watching the Super Bowl. They need to reach the people who may not watch otherwise. It would take an artist as big transformative as a Garth or Shania with current relevancy to make it worth for the NFL. There just isn't one of those right now. Sadly. Shania Twain was a part of the halftime show in 2003. The halftime show is about reaching out to other demographics. Country music fans are already watching. When they book these acts, they are trying to capture a worldwide audience. The goal of the halftime show is to bring in people that don't already watch the Super Bowl. Not many people outside the States listen to pop country music. If you're not a top-selling artist worldwide, you're not getting the halftime show. The NFL is desperate to generate fans outside the States. Their fan base is aging at a rapid rate and even thought they achieved record profits the last seasons. Their viewership has slipped in that time. Country is nowhere near as popular as country fans believe it is. Carrie Underwood could probably pull it off, and she already has a tie-in with the Sunday night anthem.